He said his scent could keep her loyal. But while Kody Brown tried to win one woman's affection with his smell, two others were quietly turning against each other. It began with laughter, with love, with faith. But today, the sister wives' world smells of control, betrayal, and broken sisterhood. From Kody's shocking pheromone confession to Christine and Janelle's silent rivalry, this isn't just a family feud. It's the moment the sisterhood finally shattered, and one of them may never come back. Part 1. To understand Kody's strange new world, we must go back to when love meant more than loyalty. It meant faith.
Up, you were the coolest
For years, sister wives sold a dream unity, faith, plural love. But beneath the family smiles, resentment simmered. Christine felt neglected. Janelle distanced herself. Mary's heartbreak grew silent. And when the wives finally walked away, only Robyn stayed. But staying came with a price, one that smelled like control, not comfort. In a 2025 episode, Kody casually admitted he uses his natural body odor, his pheromones, to flirt with Robyn. Fans were stunned. Was this a joke or a glimpse into something deeper? Kody: it's biology. Robyn responds to my natural scent. That's how she knows we're connected. Robyn: it's true. He smells comforting to me. But online, the response was brutal. Comments flooded Reddit and TikTok. That's not romantic, that's creepy. Others called it a desperate attempt to prove intimacy where none exists. Could Kody's obsession with scent be his way of masking the emotional rot underneath? Experts say scent can indeed influence attraction, but it can also be used as psychological reinforcement. It's called olfactory imprinting, linking smell with safety or control. In Kody's case, fans believe it's less about biology and more about dominance. With every other wife gone, Kody's identity collapsed. His scent obsession might not be about love, but about power. When love becomes control, even a scent can turn toxic. Robyn once dreamed of sisterhood, of shared motherhood and unity. Now, she's the last one left, carrying the weight of Kody's unraveling world. Fans have noticed her tears, her anxiety, and her quiet frustration. Behind closed doors, she's both the queen and the prisoner. Is Robyn truly loved, or trapped by a man obsessed with proving he's still desired? Every documentary needs a turning point, and this one smells like heartbreak. Within hours of Kody's confession, Twitter exploded. The phrase Kody's pheromones trended for days. TikTok creators mocked the comment. One viral clip said, "If my husband said that, I'd hand him deodorant and divorce papers." Even former fans of the show began to question TLC's narrative. Was this still reality, or the slow decay of a man who couldn't accept his downfall? And just when the audience thought they'd seen it all, a new twist emerged. Weeks later, insiders revealed that Kody had been planning a new exclusive project with Robyn, a perfume line inspired by his scent. Yes, Kody Brown wanted to bottle his pheromones. The project was reportedly titled Man of Faith. Fans laughed, but also pitied him. For a man once surrounded by love, Kody was now trying to sell the only thing he had left himself. And Robyn? She stood by, quietly supportive, even as the world mocked them both. From faith to fame, from family to fragrance, This is not just the story of Kody Brown. It's the story of what happens when love, control, and ego mix and leave behind a scent that lingers long after the cameras stop rolling. Maybe love was never meant to be bottled. Maybe, in trying to hold on to one woman, Kody lost all of them. Christine, Janelle, and Mary gone. Robyn remains, but at what cost? If you're shocked by Kody's confession, hit like right now. If you believe Robyn deserves better, drop a love in the comments. Part 2. Back in the chaos of Flagstaff, Christine and Janelle became each other's refuge. When Kody's affection faded, they found strength not in him, but in each other. They cooked together, raised kids together, even dreamed of a future without Kody. Fans called them the Real Wives, a duo that outshined the man who broke their hearts. But as Christine's fairy tale wedding and new fame grew, whispers began. Had success changed her? Christine's glow-up after leaving Kody became the internet's favorite comeback story. She found love with David Woolley, built a new home, and launched her own lifestyle brand. Meanwhile, Janelle focused on independence traveling, working her wellness business, and staying close to her children. But behind the smiles, the connection began to fade. Christine admitted, "We're doing things more separate now." Fans were shocked. How could two women who survived Kody's chaos start competing with each other? It started with business. Both women joined separate wellness ventures. Christine launched cooking segments and brand deals. Janelle promoted her own fitness and financial independence. For fans, it looked empowering, but insiders claim the competition got personal. Who had more followers, better sales, bigger interviews? Christine. "We're still close, just not as much as before. We're on different paths." Janelle, "I love Christine, but we're both busy building our lives now." But fans weren't convinced. Online threads exploded. Is Christine pulling away to protect her image? Christine's story was always one of escape freedom from a loveless marriage. Janelle's was about quiet endurance, holding her ground with grace. Now, their separation feels symbolic, the breaking of the last true bond left from the sister wives experiment. For women everywhere who rooted for them, it's painful, because Christine and Janelle weren't just sister wives, they were every woman who chose herself after pain. So what does it mean when even sisterhood can't survive freedom? Sources close to the family revealed something shocking, that Christine's team quietly distanced her brand from Janelle's business line, fearing conflict of interest. It wasn't personal, it was strategy. But in the world of reality TV, strategy feels like betrayal. Janelle, ever private, kept quiet. But fans noticed her absence from Christine's new content. No joint interviews, no photos, no laughter. And then came the silence, the kind that says everything words can't. The internet turned into a battlefield. Hashtags like #TeamChristine and #TeamJanelle began trending. TikTok creators dissected every gesture, every interview clip. Some said Christine abandoned her friend for fame. Others argued Janelle withdrew out of pride. But maybe they both just outgrew the past they survived together. Because healing isn't always about holding on sometimes. It's about letting go of what even love can't repair. They fought the same battle, but walked away carrying different scars. So when Christine smiles in her new wedding photos and Janelle hikes alone through the mountains, Maybe it's not distance. Maybe it's peace. And maybe, just maybe, this was always how their story was meant to end. Christine cooking joyfully with David. Janelle meditating outdoors. Old sister wives clips fading into sepia tones. The sister wives story began with shared love and ended with individual freedom. Not every sisterhood lasts forever, but every ending can still mean healing. Whose journey inspires you more, Christine's new life or Janelle's quiet strength? Drop your thoughts below. Let's deep dive in full details. Part 3. Once upon a time, Kody Brown's family of 4 wives symbolized unity and difference. Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn shared homes, children, and a faith that justified love in multiples. TLC's cameras rolled as the Browns fought for acceptance. But as the seasons went on, the smiles faded, replaced by suspicion, control, and heartbreak. And when the wives finally began walking away, Kody tried something no one expected. He tried to win love through scent. In a 2025 confessional, Kody Brown told cameras, he flirts with Robyn using his natural body odor, his pheromones. He said it's biology. She reacts to my smell. Cut to stylized reenactment. Close up on Kody's expression, Robyn's uneasy smile, soft laughter turning awkward. At first, fans thought it was a joke, but it wasn't. And it revealed something deeper, a man desperately clinging to control through something primal. Was Kody's smell a symbol of love or dominance? According to relationship psychologists, olfactory control associating scent with emotional safety can become manipulative when used to assert dominance or dependency. And for Kody, whose family had collapsed, it was the only power left. Christine Brown was the first to go, tired of neglect, desperate for freedom. Then came Janelle, quiet but firm, choosing peace over pressure. Together, Christine and Janelle became icons of resilience. Their bond symbolized every woman who walked away from emotional captivity. But when Kody's empire finally fell, so did their sisterhood. Christine's new life, her wedding, her brand partnerships, her public glow-up became national headlines. Meanwhile, Janelle stayed off the radar, focusing on independence and family stability. Then, in an interview, Christine revealed the truth. We're doing things more separate now. There's a bit of competition. And suddenly, fans began asking, had success turned sisterhood into rivalry? Behind the scenes, both women launched separate business ventures, health brands, lifestyle lines, social media partnerships. Their success, once shared, became measured in likes, sponsorships, and engagement rates. Christine's new husband, David Woolley, became a social media favorite. Janelle, meanwhile, was praised for staying authentic and grounded. 2 women, 2 empires, 1 silent competition. Reddit threads exploded. Did fame change Christine? Janelle deserves her spotlight too. Maybe they just need space. But deep down, fans weren't just reacting to a show, they were reacting to a breakup of belief. If Christine and Janelle couldn't stay sisters, what hope was left for the dream of sister wives? As Christine celebrated her new life, Kody clung to Robyn with his scent-based affection. Janelle drifted away quietly, choosing her own peace. But just as fans thought the story had settled, a shocking twist leaked online. Kody and Robyn were allegedly planning to launch a fragrance line called Faith Pheromones. For many, it was the ultimate irony, a man who lost 3 wives now trying to bottle intimacy as a brand. Could this be redemption or delusion? In the same moment, Christine quietly unfollowed Janelle on Instagram, marking what fans called the end of the sisterhood. Coincidence? Or another chapter in the unseen emotional fallout? Christine found her joy again radiant, free, and married to a man who treats her as an equal. Janelle embraced solitude, independence, and the quiet dignity of rebuilding. And as for Kody, the man who once led them all, he stands in the shadow of what was. Perhaps still believing that love can be recaptured with the right scent or the right story. But maybe the truth is simpler. You can't keep love bottled. You can't control freedom with fragrance. And you can't rebuild sisterhood when the air between you has already changed. Because next season, the cameras will roll again, and this time, it's not about sister wives. It's about survivors. The Brown family began as one story, but ended as 4 different destinies. And through heartbreak, freedom, and even competition, each found their own version of peace. Long before Kody's pheromone confession, there were warnings. In early seasons, Christine would whisper in frustration, "He only comes when it's convenient." Janelle quietly nodded, hiding a hurt she couldn't explain on camera. In season 14, Kody bragged that his wives felt drawn to his energy. Fans later replayed that moment, realizing it wasn't energy he relied on. It was control dressed up as charisma. What if that same energy he once used on 4 wives is now bottled as a scent for one? Relationship therapist Dr. Rhonda Fields explains, when someone loses emotional authority, they often seek physical cues. Smell, touch, proximity to regain power. It's not about romance, it's about reassura. And in the Brown household, reassurance was always currency. Kody needed validation. Robyn needed safety. Christine and Janelle needed freedom. But freedom would come with a price, the loss of the only friendship that survived him. Former TLC editors have hinted that producers amplified tension between Christine and Janelle for ratings. One crew member allegedly told Reality Buzz online, "We kept them on separate filming days to protect continuity and, yes, to stir speculation." That decision may have worked for television, but not for trust. Distance for the camera became distance in real life. Were fans watching reality, or a carefully edited rift the network refused to close? The internet caught fire. On TikTok, creator at Mom Tea Spill mocked, "Kody's selling pheromones? Babe, sell humility first," a Facebook fan wrote. Christine and Janelle were the backbone now, TLC's milking their silence. Reddit threads surpassed 10,000 comments in a day. Some demanded a spin-off called the Ex-Wives Club. Others begged Christine and Janelle to reunite, even just for one coffee. But neither replied. Their silence spoke louder than any reunion special ever could. If you've ever outgrown a version of yourself that made you small, This story is yours. Christine's laughter, Janelle's calm, even Robyn's tears. They remind every woman watching that healing is rarely pretty, but always possible. Love doesn't always end in marriage. Sometimes it ends in self-respect. And that, more than any reality show twist, is the real revolution. If you believe every woman deserves her freedom, hit that like button. If you've ever rooted for Christine or Janelle, drop their name in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe, because next week we're uncovering Robyn Brown, the queen without a kingdom,